Journalism at its most inane. Here's JR and Comic Book Man with media news.
Avoiding anything that could be considered essential. Media News, episode 149, the no-look cookie toss.
Don't hit me in the chest, Comic Book Man. Just don't hit me in the chest anymore. Yeah. It does bad things with my pacemaker.
My rib cage.
There we.
Hey folks, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time once again for
Media News.
Media
Point at me
News.
so I get to talk.
Number 149.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
That means the next one will be 150.
All franchise edition of Media News. This is an all franchise Media
only
News.
works when you hit
And it's coming to you from this place.
Where's this place?
Alternate Reality, located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all new comics are always 15% off every day for everyone. Is it still a Civil War Battlefield for you there, Jeff?
Oh, yeah, Civil War Battlefield.
Okay, you betcha. Yeah.
Buried a lot of fine souls out there.
You bet you.
have
Especially on a Friday night at 3 in the morning.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh, never mind.
Famous Civil War Battlefield.
First story we got up. Oh, the Mr. Franchise himself. Mr. Franchise
Oh,
himself.
yeah.
James Bond.
There is nobody
James
who's had
Bond.
a bigger franchise than James Bond.
What is it, 23 movies?
23rd movie is going to start
coming up.
shooting. That's the news. Starts shooting this fall.
That's called a segue.
Segway, thanks. And so is that thing you ride around in, like on a sidewalk and stuff. Bond
Gary-
23,
Gary
directed
Indiana.
by Sam Mendes, is starting to
Okay.
shoot this fall. The big rumored title for the film is Carte Blanche.
Carte
Carte
Blanche.
Blanche, but everyone
Carte
is
Blanche.
denying that left and right.
Why?
What's
wrong with Carte
Nobody
Blanche?
seems to like the title. You like it, Comic Book
It
Man?
isn't any more interesting or inane than any other James Bond title I've ever
Carte
heard.
Blanche? Yeah, it's actually not bad as far as I'm
Is that a
concerned.
bunch of
I don't
American
know,
Express
Casino
guys?
Royale, Moonraker. I mean, that don't make any goddamn sense.
Speaking of
Octopussy.
Moonraker, this one, Bond 23, maybe Carte Blanche, is going to shoot in India.
Okay.
And the only other Bond film that's shot in India was your aforementioned Moonraker, which is really just a miserable
Was it-
James Bond.
Were there India scenes in that? I
Yeah,
don't remember.
I believe there were. Yeah,
I don't remember.
well, you've
They went
beaten
to Rio, didn't
You've
they?
beaten it out of your head as I have
Oh,
over the years.
I remember Rio because I remember him going down a hill in Rio, and he kept. This is Roger Moore, going past all these billboards
A really
with
aged
product
Roger
placement ads on it. He'd go past a Coke billboard, and then he'd go past a jeweler's billboard,
Those
and
James Bond movies aren't cheap to make, and the only way you can get that money,
product placement.
product placement. So yeah, Bond 23. And the title song is going to be sung by Adele.
Who?
Adele. The kids love Adele.
Do they?
Oh, she sings about breaking up with her boyfriend and stuff. It's
Well,
great.
what the hell?
She's very angry.
What the hell? Next up, the former governor.
The governor?
Former governor.
You're not
of
talking
California.
about Blagojevich, are you?
The guy who knocked up his maid and had a bunch of
Allegedly.
kids. Oh, allegedly. I'm sorry. Allegedly knocked up his maid and has a kid who looks just like him running around. Well, he threatened to get back into movies when he left the office, and then this thing that I just talked about happened, and he sort of disappeared. But you know what?
He's making good on
You've
his threat.
forgotten. You've forgotten by
Yeah.
now. It's out of your head.
You
You've had
know
more. You have more important things to think about than that, and that's old news. And he's back.
And you know you want him back in movies, don't you?
Oh,
You
I
just
can't believe
know
it.
it. Well, you know how Arnold and Bruce Willis did little bitty cameos in the Expendables, little bitty ones?
Yes.
Well, they're both going to have much larger roles.
Cameos.
In the upcoming
And little cameos. The last one. They get bigger ones in the next one.
Expendables, the inevitable Expendables 2 is coming. So they both
Well,
are going
the
to have
first one made a
larger
ton of
roles.
money.
Exactly. And they're joining, I can't even speak. I'm so excited about this. Jason Statham,
Control yourself.
Dolph Lundgren,
Yes.
Mickey Rourke,
Yes.
Liam Neeson.
Jet Li,
Jet Li.
and they will be joined by two more luminaries of the action crowd, Chuck Norris and JVCD.
Chuck Norris is still alive.
And better than ever.
They'll work with Jean-Claude
Norris
Van
is
Damme.
And
still
Jean-Claude Van Damme. So the testosterone will fly. Hopefully it'll be in 3D, so when the testosterone flies off the screen, it'll be right at you.
But will the talent fly?
With that group, not a bit of it. Not a bit.
Oh, you're looking for talent in that film. You're going to have a long walk through a deep desert.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Yeah, how could you make it any better? Justin Bieber.
How did his name get thrown in
Justin Bieber. Oh, action star.
there? He could,
Future action
he
star.
could sing the theme song.
Oh, man.
Here comes the
Oh,
haircut.
man. Here comes the haircut. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. He didn't think it was a franchise, but
forgot
Comic
Beach
Book Man
Towel.
slotted it in there.
I guess if
TV
you want to call
series.
Lunchbox is a franchise.
TV series, comic book series, lunchboxes, and
Soap on a rope.
and a reunion pilot.
And
And a series of
it wasn't a pilot, it was
Well,
a reunion TV movie.
hey, they're all pilots.
does not make a
If
franchise.
ratings are huge, they go into production.
Anyway, comic book man.
series-
Anyway,
Ghostbusters.
so Man from Uncle.
Yes,
Man from Uncle.
Steven
James-
Soderbergh. This
which is a poor
What?
man's version of James Bond.
Steven Soderbergh's next project is The Man from Uncle.
Right.
And we reported a while back that George Clooney, who is Steven Soderbergh's
Yeah.
bitch, is,
Hello? What?
was going to star as
Yes?
as
Talk
Napoleon
to me
Sol-
about
as,
Schwarzenegger.
as
Christ.
Napoleon Solo.
Yes.
I'm just saying that Clooney is in every one of Soderbergh's movies, every single one.
They like work.
Until now.
They
What does
like
Uncle
working.
stand for?
George,
Whoa.
United Nations, George Clooney. What does Uncle stand for, comic book man?
Oh, well, help me damned if I know. You know, Man from Uncle is one of
Not
those
to put
series.
you on the spot or anything.
Man from Uncle is one of those series I never, ever watched when
How
I was
about The
growing-
Girl from Uncle?
I've seen some of the
How about
episodes.
the Uncle from Uncle?
I've seen a bunch of the episodes since, but I
about
never
the
watched it
Uncle?
when it was first on. I never cared that much for it. United Nation was it UNC? United
UNC.
Nations.
Clooney.
Clairvoyant, lucky.
Lucky.
I don't know. United Nations something or other.
It stands for something. But anyway, George Clooney has dropped out of the project.
No.
United Nations clitoral libido.
Dropped out of the
Explorers!
project. George Clooney has dropped out of the project
There you go.
as Napoleon Solo. He hasn't been replaced yet, but he will be soon. Now, the interesting side note to this is Steven
Oh.
Soderbergh says he is doing 3 more films, and he is leaving motion pictures to become a full-time painter.
What?
Yes, he is leaving the motion picture
Why?
business. He's retiring. He wants to become
Painter?
a painter, not living room painting. No. You know, like pictures and stuff.
Sign painters.
Like yeah, like
Gotta be
pictures
painting
and stuff.
signs.
Like that Bob Ross guy with the big fro. He's gonna make like vases and stuff. No,
Vases.
but that's what it's gonna happen. He's gonna do that. He has The Man from Uncle.
Yes.
I forget what the second film is, but the other one is a Liberace biopic. So look for that.
That's how I want to go out.
For that,
Wow.
maybe with George Clooney.
Well, that one, I mean, Sonnenberg and Liberace, there's a marriage made in heaven.
Yeah, it'd be great. Great. I know he wants Michael Douglas to play the aged Liberace, and that's not a joke.
Michael Douglas?
Michael Douglas, yes.
He might be dead by then. Isn't he dying?
Wow.
No, serious.
Well, thanks for that upnote, comic
No,
book man.
Michael
Michael Douglas, if you're watching, we hope you live a long life.
No, he got over the cancer thing, but I thought he had a relapse.
I have no idea, comic book man. All I know is I would love to see Michael Douglas play an aged Liberace. That's all I'm asking in life at this point.
You know, you don't ask for much.
Man
You
from
really
Uncle.
don't.
That's what I'm asking for.
Man from Uncle, yes.
All right, moving on.
United Nations Clitoral Libido Explorers. There you
MODOK.
go. Who cares?
Mutilated.
Who cares? Who cares? The last story we've got.
Ever?
We've talked. Well, for this episode.
Okay,
For this
all right.
episode.
I'm just saying.
Yes, you can all go home after we get done here. Last story we got. We've talked about before, and it involves the Lone Ranger movie, which is being done at Disney, which was
Yes.
killed by Disney,
Well, yeah, let's go off
but
on a
it's
tangent.
not dead by Disney now. It may or may not be coming back.
The long story of the Lone Ranger.
Yes.
It had a $275 million budget.
Is that all?
270,
A
directed,
Western with $275 million budget.
produced by
many-
Jerry Bruckheimer,
how many
who's known
aliens are
for
in
his
it?
huge. Hold that thought, comic book man. Jerry Bruckheimer, who everything he produces is not under $200 million.
Yes.
Gore Verbinski, who directed most of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies that starred Johnny Depp, who is playing Tonto in The Lone Ranger.
Yes.
Disney looked at the budget and said, "This is a Western. Why is it costing us $275 million?"
There you go.
Well, they told Verbinski, the director, "Can you pare that down a little bit?" He got it down to $250. And they said, "Could you pare that down?"
My
a little
God, we're eating sandwiches in aluminum foil.
Could you bring that down a little bit more? They've got it down to $215 million.
Oh my God, humanity!
The reason Disney
How are they expected to
the
live?
reason Disney wants to pare the budget down, it is a Western.
They've only
Yes.
got one horse.
Yeah, well,
Cowboys and Aliens.
horses
came
are
out-
expensive.
Cowboys and Aliens came out this summer and stunk up the joint.
I thought they made money.
No. We don't talk about that. Didn't make any money.
It was fine.
Didn't make any money. And then people started wondering, well, why even at $215 million is a Lone Ranger movie costing that much money?
Cowboys and Aliens came out and made Green Lantern look good.
Yeah, it kind of did. Yeah, it kind of did. So
Okay.
why does it cost $215 million to make?
JR,
Yeah?
why does a Lone Ranger movie cost $215 million to make?
Because comic book man, this
Yeah.
Lone Ranger movie has something that no other Lone Ranger project has ever had
Johnny
before.
Depp.
Johnny
it has
Depp.
Johnny Depp. That is
Well,
true.
there you go.
But it also
There's $100 million right there.
it also has another element that the Lone Ranger's never had.
Oh, I know.
What?
The original cast from Star Trek.
No.
They shot the budget way.
No, when you think of the Lone Ranger,
Dinosaurs.
do you like I think of werewolves? Because that's what this
Not
Lone
really,
Ranger
no.
script has in it, is a lot of supernatural stuff, including werewolves. Yes,
Okay.
yes. So this was a supernatural
Why?
heavy.
Why?
Tonto is the star of this film,
Yeah.
not the Lone Ranger. Tonto. Why? Because Johnny Depp is in it.
Just call it Tonto.
Tonto being a
Tonto
Native,
and his pal.
Tonto being a Native American, there was
Yes.
a lot of baggage there with supernatural elements.
Well,
which
there
come-
could be. There doesn't have to be, but there
No,
could be.
There is in this version.
Well, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean, you can't make a pirate movie without, like, spooky stuff.
Yeah, and guys with squid beards. And
Squid
stuff.
beards.
Who have you
Yes.
cast as Lone Ranger?
And,
It doesn't matter.
Armie Hammer, who was in the Facebook movie as the Winklevoss twins.
Copy that.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. So right as it stands right now,
Yes.
Disney has said, no, we're not doing this. Johnny Depp has said, well, here's the deal. If you are going to do it, it has to be with the director.
Wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
Werewolves.
Yeah.
Silver bullets.
Uh-huh.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. You have to explain,
Christ!
You have to explain this stuff
Christ
somehow.
on a cross!
And the logical leap of the Lone Ranger carrying silver bullets is not that it's made out of the star of his dead brother or something like that. No, it's that he kills werewolves. So, yeah, I know. You know what? Don't cry, comic book man. The best thing Disney did was kill this project.
Is it dead?
Well,
Tell me it's dead.
no, not quite.
Oh!
Because they still want to make the film, but Johnny Depp has delivered an ultimatum to Disney.
Oh,
Saying
no,
that
man. Put
if-
yourself-
Vampires too!
If you want me to be in this movie, you're going to have to keep Gore Verbinski on the project and not cut the budget down anymore. Disney does not want to piss off Johnny Depp.
No.
Because he's
got
made
50
them
you got
a
50 more
lot.
Pirates movies
Yeah,
to make.
exactly. He's made them a
Yeah,
lot.
we got 30 more Pirates movies to make.
So a decision.
And you're
is-
going to be in every one of them.
whether you like it, whether we like it, or
Flouncing around.
not. We're all sick to death of that, by the way. So
Says you. I can't get enough flouncing.
you flounce at home, from what I
That's
understand.
right.
But the decision is coming soon as to whether or not werewolves will be in the Lone Ranger.
From a
anytime
closet
soon.
flouncer.
So yeah, best thing to do is kill that project. Kill it.
Silver bullet. You know, after all these years of watching and listening to Lone Ranger on TV, on radio shows, in a lousy Quentin Spilsbury movie, I never
made me
needed to know why he had silver bullets beyond, you know, we got a silver mine and my cousins are dead, my brother's dead, and you know that's the long and the short of it. Now we actually have a fire-breathing reason why he has.
It's a great reason.
Yeah, it's a great reason, all
Very
right.
great
Silver,
reason.
yeah, werewolves.
But anyway,
Yeah,
hopefully
okay.
it'll never happen.
Kill the
Okay.
We're done. I can't talk anymore.
That's it.
Yes, you can.
That's it. We're done. We're done. We're finished around here. We
Look,
got no more media news.
time just
but,
flew.
But you too.
Me?
You can go to the store's website and check out all the media news that
I would if I
Bo sends me that I post up. And where's that at, Sarah?
Sarah knows.
www.milesminutereality.com. It's a recipe for disaster.
So go to the store's website, check out all the media news Bo sends me. Until next time, this is Silver Bullet Comic
Silver
Book Man.
bullet comic book man.
And
You can
this
only be
is
killed
Tonto
with a
holding Disney for ransom.
Killed with a silver bullet.
Bye!
Right up his The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.